time you young folks in America gonna have to write the history. A lot of people get uptight. They don't like your long hair, don't like the way you dress. What you young folks have been doing, that Lord, that God might be the man going. Don't let them stop this true revolution. You have the power. So money is not power. Information is power. They use all the wisdom and knowledge that ever was and ever will be. You were born with it.
Alafia, and welcome to the Black Learning Channel Television with Amira Aamon. I want to thank the UNIA ACO for supporting the Black Learning Channel. So last week you probably heard me talking about Michael Brown, Reverend Pinckney. So I have more information. Mother and husband just got back from conference in Switzerland. They also spoke there. From what I know, it just said they were at a conference that was in Switzerland. They didn't want to make it in the United States, so happens every year. It was in Switzerland. It wasn't in the United States, but yeah, it was in Switzerland. Happens once a year, and they spoke there. So I can say. So right now, I want to talk about Reverend Pinckney. Well, something. So Reverend Pinckney's going to jail. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. So again, from last week, a white jury does not, and I repeat, does not seem like your peers. I'm a black person with all white jury. I know these are not my peers. You actually have the right to say no. Like, those are my peers. The law says a jury of your peers. If I'm a black person, all white jury, that does not even look close to my peers. Not even close to my peers. So that's not even close to my peers. So yeah, I would probably say no. I don't want to proceed because that's not exactly a jury of my peers. Not exactly a jury of my peers. So Reverend Pinckney's going to jail. No doubt about it. And again about the Michael Brown case, they're gonna do it sometime in like January, sometime when it's cold, because nobody wants to be standing outside in the cold protesting. So that would make sense to doing it sometime where it's cold in the winter. Because nobody's going to be standing outside in the cold protesting. That's something people aren't going to do. They're not going to just be standing outside, not even caring, just protesting. Nobody wants to lose an arm or a leg. Nobody wants to lose an arm or a leg. By that, I mean nobody wants to get frostbitten. Nobody. So they're doing it when it gets cold so nobody will be outside protesting. Because nobody wants to lose an arm or a leg being outside protesting in the middle of the winter. So, yeah, they're doing it, and they're doing it in winter, so nobody's standing outside protesting because they know nobody wants to protest. And nobody wants to protest. With a bunch of snow everywhere, a bunch of ice. Nobody wants to lose an arm or a leg being outside in the snow protesting when they can be in their warm houses with their blankets and covers. So nobody's going to be outside protesting when they can be at their house wrapped up in a blanket. Nobody's going to be outside protesting, risking when there's a chance you could get frostbitten. Nobody wants to be outside. Not when that could happen. Nobody's going to be outside in the cold protesting about something. It could be anything in the world, but nobody's going to start protesting about that.
18 degrees.
18 degrees. It's colder than it is down here. And I have to admit, it is cold down here. 22 degrees. 18 degrees. Nobody. And then if it goes down during the night, nobody is going to want to be in the cold, like maybe, maybe nobody wants to be 10 degrees, 11 something close to, to the one digits, but nobody wants to be there at night, because if they did in the summer, guess what? Protesting. If they did in the summer. If they announced what's going to happen in the summer, bunch of protesting. Because people aren't afraid to go out in the hot sun. That's something they can do. But when it's cold, we're not gonna go out if it's cold. Protesting. I mean, even if someone did go out, start protesting, barely anybody else is gonna come out and protest. Risk losing arm or leg, getting frostbite. Nobody's gonna do that. So I wouldn't dream of doing it in summer. Because guess what's going to happen? People are going to go out, start protesting. Yeah. But if it was in the winter, nobody's going to go outside there. Nobody's going to go outside in the snow, ice. Nobody's going to do that. Nobody is going to do that. So, yeah, nobody's going to do that. So, someone might go out, protest, but nobody's going to follow it. Just one person. Summer, everybody's going out. But winter, nobody's going outside in the cold when they can be at home doing something else. So that's that. And also, I have to admit, it is pretty cold here. 22 degrees here. And it's actually colder up north than it is down south. So if it's colder up north, that means it has to be like 18 degrees when it's 22 down here. I have to admit, it is pretty cold, below freezing, which is 32 degrees, and it's 22. So that's 10 degrees below freezing. And that, as far as me and my dad are going, is to the truck or to the mailbox. That's maybe down to our cousin right now, because it's just down the street. It's an emergency, but we're something I know. We are not leaving Meckham Road. That's something you don't want to do when it's 22 degrees. Or in other words, we're not leaving Walkertown. Not today, we're not. So, we're not. Basically, we're not leaving Walker down. It's 22 degrees, so people, don't pack your bags just yet to come down to Walkertown. You don't want to get caught up 22 degrees. And something else I have to mention. This is when you can tell it's getting cold. The freezer is usually turned down all the way. And it probably is right now. We put apples in the freezer, guess what happens? The whole thing doesn't turn into ice, but there's what can I call it? Apple cider ice. It's apple cider, but with ice in it. You almost can't drink as much as I just did without at least finding one piece of ice. So yeah, that's proof that it's pretty cold. It's 22 degrees down here. So don't pack your bags just yet. Don't pack your bags just yet to come down to Walkertown. I have to admit, it is usually warm here, but when you get down to winter time, when you get down to winter time, that's just not gonna work. I know it's usually warm down here if I've talked about it, but it's this one time during the winter. It's during the winter that it happens where it gets cooler outside. Yeah. Don't pack your bags just yet trying to come down here. Don't pack your bags just yet. That's not gonna work. Coming down here during the winter, it's 22 degrees. It's 10 degrees below freezing. Don't pack your bags just yet. I have to admit, it is cold down here, even if you're inside. Yeah. This morning, guess what I saw when I woke up? I don't know what time it was, but I believe it was around 7, something like that. Guess what I woke up to? I was wondering what was outside. I was like, is that snow, flurries, or frost? I found out, well, it was everywhere. Over the car window, it was frost. Ground. Yeah. Yeah, it was. So, yeah, soon. I'm not predicting, I just know there's going to be something like ice. If you see frost, if you at least see frost, you know winter's already here. Yeah, it was below freezing right now. I know it's morning and, yeah, well, it should be below freezing. I know, but still. If it's below freezing, don't pack your bags just yet. If it's below freezing, don't pack your bags just yet to come down to Walkertown. Because if you could see, if you were actually here in the morning, you saw the temperature, you would see, I'm not lying, it's 22 degrees outside. The sun might be out, there might be a little light, but it's 22 degrees. Something around there. Because it might have gone up or down, but it's somewhere around 22 degrees. So don't pack your bags. Because it's below freezing, so don't pack your bags just yet. Don't pack your bags to come to Walkertown. Don't pack your bags. Because if you were actually there in the morning when I looked outside trying to figure out what was there, yeah, no doubt about it. But yeah, it was cold. It looked cold out there. As far as we were going is to the mailbox, which is like the house right there. Mailbox is probably right here. Or maybe to the vehicle. House is right here, vehicle's right there. Or if it was an emergency, our cousin Renee's house right down the street. House is right here, his house is right there. It's just across the street and down the street. But as far as we're not leaving Meckham Road or Walkertown. That's we might, but not today. We're not. Not when it's 22 degrees. So I guess take a break. We'll be right back.
You haven't got much time. You young folks in America gonna have to write the history. A lot of people get uptight. They don't like your long hair. Don't like the way you dress. What you young folks have been doing, that Lord, that God might be the Lord. Never let them stop this true revolution. You have the power. So money is not power. Only is power. Today you was born, all the wisdom and knowledge that never was and never will be. You was born with it.
Just put it to the side. I don't want anybody to see it quite yet. Yeah, I just saw red. Oh, look, rainbow.
God creates you have the power. What do I need? Love. See, we're talking about love. We're talking about revolution coming out of it's about love. It's about being loved. That's
Alafia, welcome back to the Black Language Channel television from Amon. Before break was talking about Michael Brown's mother spoke because son happens every year. The Reverend thinking that it was cold here in Walkertown. But gives you fruit, you eat it. Lemons, tomatoes, even if it's too cold to grow food, this you can still go to the store. We didn't grow this, but you can still go to the store and get the same thing. Not just that, but locally grown honey and good for lemon ginger tea. So yeah, even if it's too cold to grow fruit, still you can just go to the store. Go to the store, get the same thing. You can get the same thing, even if it's too cold to grow. Because this we bought from the store. We didn't grow this. This right here we didn't grow. This is lemon ginger tea plus probiotic support. Probiotics. This look pure honey golden. Pure honey. So when life gives you fruit, you eat it. So even if it's too cold to grow, you can just go to the nearest store that has fruit. This is lemons, tomatoes, oranges, and broccoli. So that was just a little reminder that even if it's too cold to grow, you can still it's just that easy. You can go to the store, spend a couple nickels. All it is just spending a couple nickels. So yeah. So even if it's too cold to grow, you can still just run to the store, get a couple pieces of fruit. It's that easy. Now just because we're in Walkertown doesn't mean it's nothing else here. There's stores where you can get food just because it's sort of a country place. So it's that easy. Broccoli, oranges, let's see, tomatoes, lemon ginger tea, honey, and yours truly, apple cider. So Just be just because it's too cold to grow doesn't mean you have to say, well, I ate vegetables all summer. Well, welcome to winter. You can, you can, well, we might say, well, this stuff is always for summer. Uh, Not always. Tomatoes, you can make soup. Lemons, ginger, honey. And well, even though this isn't exactly like cold right now, hot right now, you can still heat apple cider up. Not just that, but you can make warm broccoli. And even though it's winter, you can still make orange juice with oranges. You just have to have an orange juice, something to juice the oranges with. And by juicy oranges with, I mean fresh squeezed. So yeah. I mean, this is something for one you need, and this is something that you can never say no to. By that, I mean that's always an option. Let's see. Let's say that was the only thing in the world. Would you let yourself starve or would you eat it? Best idea was if this if this stuff was the only stuff in the world, would you eat it? Would you let yourself starve or eat it? I would choose eat it. Even though it's not the only thing in the world, it's better. Something is better than nothing. And by something, I mean something. As in something, I mean this. Not just this kind of fruit or vegetable, but you get it. That. So, when life gives you this, you eat it or drink it. It depends on what you're talking about, but anyway, back to what I was saying. Back to what I was saying. Yeah, even though it's cold, you don't necessarily have to grow everything. It doesn't always have to be fresh out the garden. You can still have the same things you get when you grow, same things you get when you buy them. It's only spending a couple dollars, whatever, however much it costs, but you'll find out it's worth. You'll find out that it's worth it. It's worth it once you bite into it, or however you're gonna eat it. But you'll see that it's all worth it. At the end, you'll see that it's all worth it when you eat this, not the same kind of stuff, but you get it, like this, even including this. So, plenty. So, yeah, when life gives you this stuff, don't try to avoid it. Don't try to avoid it, because if it was the last thing on earth, what would you do? Eat it or not? I would prefer eat it, because well, if that's the last thing on earth, you have nothing else. Okay? So if you now you have decisions. It's not just the only thing on earth. But still. But yeah. Yeah, so even and little reminder, this is what you do TV for. The show this right here is what you do TV for. Let you in on a little secret. That's what you do TV for. To show people what you have. By that, I mean show people fruits and vegetables. Advertise your products. So, guess we'll take a break. We'll be right back.
Harambe Radio will soon be making the transition to Harambe TV. You can advertise and promote your products and services on screen 24/7. If you're interested in hosting your own TV or radio program, contact Delani Rob at 1-202-459-4546. That's 1-202-459-4546. Harambe Radio and Television Network will be undergoing a massive facelift and upgrade to bring us up to par going into our 11th year. There will be a new sound system upgrade to replace the MP3 system we currently have that we've been using since 2004. There will be high efficiency advanced audio coding. It will all be state of the art. You'll be able to stream from desktop, stream on-demand files from mobile devices, stream on-demand audio and video, stream to all major browsers, all mobile phones and tablets, and a whole lot more. Ask Lonnie about live television capabilities. Ask Lonnie about new Facebook and Twitter integration. For more information, visit Harambe Radio and Television Network at www.haramberadio.news.com. That's haramberadio.news.com. To contact Delani Ahmad about hosting your own TV radio program, call 1-202-459-4546. Asante Sana for your support. Harambe, Harambe, Harambe. Working together, all progress. Feel the oneness of Harambe. Keep it right there. Keep it right there. Keep it right there. Harambe, Harambe, Harambe. Working together, all progress. Feel the oneness of Harambe. Keep it right there. Keep it right there. This is Delani Ahmad thanking you for listening to Harambe Radio. Harambe, Harambe, Harambe. Working together for progress. Feel the oneness of Harambe. Keep it right there. Keep it right there. Keep it right there.
Alafia, welcome back to the Black Lantern Channel Television with Amira Aamon. Before break, as you know, I was talking about life gives you fruit, you eat it. As you saw on break, I was holding up different things. So as you know, this is herbal tea. This is honey. Do you think it goes good together? Yes. If it's herbal tea and honey, yeah. Herbal tea, honey, lemons. So this is lemon ginger herbal tea plus probiotics. So I was showing you the brand and everything. I know I'm holding it up close to the camera so you can see it. Local grown honey.
From Virginia.
From Virginia. And basically, let's see, what else do I have? Basically, next of all, there's lemons, which is lemon ginger. So when life gives you fruit, you eat it. Not just that, but when life gives you fruit and vegetables, you eat them. So you'll look. Dunter's Pure Honey Golden 100% natural. Producer and packager, Dunter's Honey, Berryville, Virginia. So yes, it is from Virginia. It is from Virginia. So yeah, as you know, in break I was holding up different things. Now, I want to say this one thing. I know you think this is just an ordinary tomato, ordinary everyday tomato, but it's probably better than you think. Yeah, tomatoes are okay, but that's just everyday ordinary broccoli. It might be better than you think. This everyday orange, grapefruit. So you might think they're just ordinary, and I have to say, now don't get me wrong when I say this, but they're better when I say they're better than you think, not just with taste, but also with health. So life gives you fruit, you eat it. So 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 you might think you can just eat this stuff in the summer, spring. No, there are other ways you can actually eat this where it's warm and everything else. There are more ways than one. You can make tea, grapefruit juice is just any time. You can make warm broccoli, soup, and back what I was saying about the tea. You can even if you have lemon tea, it's it's better than nothing. So yeah. So anyway, so I told you I was surprised y'all one day. I told you I would surprise people one day by showing this stuff on camera. And actually, when I said that's the last time you can see it, but that I meant the last time you can see it like that we grew. But once it hits fall, you're done with. You're done with. Unless you buy it from the store, you can't grow anything else by the time it hits fall here. I mean, fall it's still warm, but it's probably like 45. And to grow food, you probably need like maybe 60, 70 something degrees. So, and when I'm here, it's not. Well, I'm here during the weekend. As you know, it's Saturday weekend. I'm here from Friday through Sunday. Sunday is when I leave to go back with my mom. But while I'm here, on the weekends, yeah, when you're here on the week, I'm here on the weekend. It might be warm on the weekdays, but I'm not here, so I can't really tell. But, but what I know is that even though it's winter doesn't mean you can't. Just because, so don't come making up an excuse saying, well, it's winter. Yeah, there's still other ways you can get fruits and vegetables even when it's winter. You can go somewhere where it sort of is warm. That you can go somewhere where it is warm, or you can just buy it from the store. Grapefruit, lemons, tomatoes. Last but not least, biggest of all, broccoli. So, but not just fruit. They're not just fruits and vegetables in this world, but there's still some things, including tea and honey. Not just that, but 100% natural, 100% apple cider, pressed apples. By pressed, I mean crushed. So, so it's nice when you're down south, but even if you're up north, you might want to look for this right here. Grapefruit, tomato, lemon, and last but not least, broccoli. And you can't just, but don't just go looking for that. I won't stop there. If I was strawberries right now, guess what I would do? Open a jar of honey, strawberries glazed with honey. That's what we used to do in the summer. We used to cut up the strawberries, glaze them in honey, shake them up, put them in the fridge. Next day we would eat the strawberries for. Then after that we would take some bananas, sherbet, put some strawberries, and vanilla wafers. So that basically was what we call a sundae, was banana, sherbet, vanilla wafer, crumble cookies, and last but not least, honey glazed strawberries. That's what I call a sundae. I say, well, sherbet. How can sherbet be a sundae? Sherbet sundae. Nope, true, sherbet sundae. So don't stop there. If I had some strawberries right now, this jar would be open by now. Honey all over the strawberries. You first take, cut the strawberries, cut the green stem off. Then we would probably slice it in half or in pieces. Next, I would put as much honey as possible on it, so it's nice and good. Shake it up. then put in the fridge. Next day, that would be our Sunday. Banana, sherbet, crumbled vanilla wafers, and whole ones. And then, last but not least, honey glazed strawberries. So that there is what I call a sherbet. That's what I call a sherbet sundae, not ice cream sherbet. So yeah, sherbet sundae. So we'll take a break. We'll be right back.
Protect with the Junior Chicago Phantom is exciting news. Harambe Radio will soon be making a transition to Harambe TV. You can advertise and promote your product and services on screen 24/7. If you're interested in hosting your own TV and radio program, contact Alani Mine at 1-202-459-4546. 1-202-459-4546. Harambe Radio Television Network will be undergoing a massive facelift next week. Grand Central Park, going into the 11th year. There will be a new sound system upgrade to replace the MP3 system we currently have. We've been using since 2004 with the high efficiency advanced audio coding, so it's all be stereo. You'll be able to stream from desktop, on-demand files from mobile devices, either on-demand audio and video. Stream to all major browsers, all mobile phones and tablets, and worldwide. Ask to learn about live television capabilities. Ask to learn about new Facebook and Twitter integration. For more information, visit Harambe Radio and Television Network at www.haramberadio.news.com. haramberadio.news.com. Contact Alani Mine about hosting your own TV radio program. Call 1-202-459-4546. That's not the time for your support.
Aloha and welcome back to the Black Lantern Channel Television with Amira and Aamon. I want to thank the UNIACL for supporting the Black Lantern Channel. Also, we got a short time left. Up next is the Black Lantern Channel classroom from 11 to 12, 1 hour. So, which is 1 hour.
Thank Ross Marvin last
I want to
week.
thank Ross Marvin last week.
We worked on the blackboard.
Worked on the blackboard. So, yeah. Up next is the Black Lantern Channel classroom, and also don't forget, even though it's cold, even though you can't grow, just head up to the store. Look for fruits and vegetables. That might not be your first action, but for me and my dad, guess what's the first thing we do when we walk into the food line? Every time. We head straight for there.
Aldi's
Food store. They have a bunch of fruits and vegetables. So, yeah. Also, that's exactly where we got these. All these fruit section. They have all this. They have lemons, broccoli, tomatoes, apple cider, tea. It doesn't have everything, but and grapefruit.
Good food at wholesale prices.
Good food and wholesale prices. Yeah. This is probably the best and the only apple cider I've ever had. This is probably the best and the only apple cider I've had from Aldi's. It's on $3. $2.99 to be exact, but yeah, that's pretty good for $3. I'd say this. They have, let's see, lemons, broccoli, tomatoes, grapefruit, oranges, bananas, strawberries, grapes, mango. Basically, you get my point. They have a lot. Tangerine, tangelos. Let's see. They have this little pack. And if you're thinking vegetables, okay, maybe you should go down the other side of the fruit aisle. You'll find vegetables. And well, let's see. They have this little pack. It's a clear pack. It has all kinds of different like kale and stuff. It has a bunch of different kinds of greens in it. They don't have everything, but well. And even if you're looking for something sweet, trust me, there's one aisle with honey. Try it. It's not this honey, but I'd say that's the honey we. You would say, well, do they have any sugar? Probably so, but the trick is, don't use sugar, use honey. Sugar might be sweet. Honey, I'm going to let you in a little secret. Use honey instead of sugar. Honey is healthier than sugar. Not just that, but honey, well, honey you can actually put on your finger and it doesn't slide off. But, yeah, next up is the Black One Channel Classroom. And the reminder, even if it's cold, even if it's too cold to grow, you can just head up to the store. Yeah. But,
tell them a little bit about how to catch the on-demand radio.
And also you can catch this program and past programs at the BlackWonderChannel.com. So you can tune into the on-demand, which is past programs. And for other reminder, even if it's too cold to grow, you can just head up to the store. It's all these food store. They have huge selection of fruits, vegetables, and fruits and vegetables. So, and more. So, yeah, you can tune into the past programs on BlackLearnerChannel.com. I want to thank the UNIA ACL for supporting the Black Learning Channel. It's Aldi's food store, and well, you can catch my past programs
Tell
on the Black Learning Channel. There's probably a screen at the front that has the past programs on it, so you can catch my past television programs and radio programs, which is on the BlackLionChannel.com. So past programs. So again, I want to thank the UNIA ACL for supporting the Black Learning Channel. You can catch my past programs on the BlackLearningChannel.com. And reminder, if it's too cold to grow, you can just head up to the store. So I guess I'll see y'all next week.
Coming up next
is Sister Mary and Sister Brenda. So we got about 4 minutes. Also, it's too cold to grow. You can still go to the store, get something, fruits and vegetables. It's Aussie's food store. Or you can tune into past programs. It's my past radio and television programs. There should be a screen at the front of the page. It should have a past program on it, and you can catch the program from today on demand. On demand, and again up next is Sister Mary and Sister Brenda. So stay tuned. Don't stay tuned for the television, but you can still stay tuned into the Black Lion channel to catch the next program, which is from 11 to 12. Sister Mary and Sister Brenda, and again up next is the Black Lion channel classroom. You can catch the on demand You can catch the past programs on demand and this week's program on demand at the blacklionchannel.com. So even if it's too cold to grow, still you can head up to the store. Just head up to the store, get fruits and vegetables. So don't think just because it's winter that doesn't mean you still can't get the same thing you usually get during the summer. So yeah, I'll keep you updated about what's going on across the country. So stay tuned into the Black Lion channel for the next program, and I'll really see everybody next week. Bye.